Deplorable street conditions as a result of persistent torrential rains over the past several weeks are a countrywide problem. While the general issue is being addressed through funding from central government, in Caye Caulker, residents are very much incensed that it is not being dealt with properly by their local administration. They contend that the sand being excavated and deposited at the rear of the island can be used for urgent repair work. Instead, it is being shipped by barge to neighboring Ambergris Caye.
About 2 weeks ago, we noticed that there were weird trucks coming on the island moving sand, so we wanted to know where the sand was going. The sand was being loaded onto a barge. We found out the sand was being moved to San Pedro. All right? Now this is Caye Caulker's sand. We tried to buy the sand. They pushed us wrong and told us there is no sand for sale.
That is, according to village chairperson Wayne Miller, simply because the sand collected is owned by a private contractor.
We have a contract with Damon Chamberlain, the guy that dredges. We get 10% of the sand. He gets the rest of the sand to sell or do whatever he does with. Apparently what happens, a Ministry of Tourism project came up in San Pedro, and he got a contract to sell some sand. So he came over, moved the sand from Caye Caulker, his part of it, from Caye Caulker to San Pedro.
That was around the beginning of December. This morning, another shipment of sand was destined for San Pedro. That freight, however, wouldn't be allowed to leave the island, as angry residents blocked the path of the dump trucks using their golf carts. The message is very clear.
What happened this morning is a preview to what will happen every time that barge comes. We will stop it right through till the 31st. So that contract will run out. No sand will leave the island. Contract finish, sand stay, we happy.
The idea is that material would then be used to fill as many potholes as they can with what is currently at the site. The problem, says Miller, is not the availability of sand. He attributes the delay to the inclement weather.
2 weeks ago when we got a small break of the weather, we had already started doing 2 streets with our sand. So the sand is not the issue. The village council sand is not the issue. The issue is people see sand going off the island and think that we are either giving it away or selling it. But it doesn't belong to us. We don't own it.
While that may be the case, Michael Joseph, himself a resident, is not sold on the idea that a tourism project in San Pedro should take priority over fixing their faulty streets. After all, Caye Caulker is also a tourist destination.
I am satisfied of his reason being that there is an existing contract. I'm not satisfied, however, because if you have a need, then your need comes first. Now, I am satisfied also that he explained that the contract ends 31st, end of this month.
Visitors and residents alike have been forced to cross wide pools of murky water by hopping from sandbag to sandbag. The village council chairman is in a pickle, and breaching the agreement is not an option.
I can do one of the two things. I can break the contract, all right, and you know the consequences of that, or let it run out and reconfigure it. It's a simple concept.
One that isn't easily being bought by many of those who crashed a children's Christmas party hosted by the village council this afternoon to get their message across.
What we're telling him is please stand behind the people. We put you there for a change. We expected a change. I voted for him and I expected a change. But now I'm ready to change him because we are pissed off.
Reporting for News 5, I am Caye Caulker.